he had to say F the art because he wasn't making no money. He was like, I got a family, I got kids. Like, I was not making any money. And I'm like, dang. You say all day long, like, it's about the art and I'll be poor. But then once you get some money,
you got to keep on getting money.
Yeah, you can't go back. Why would you go back?
No, you wouldn't. You can't, because then you can't even do what you want to do. So
you at least got to make the money and then go back to
because that's when people make the best stuff. That's when people make the best stuff, is when they're like coming up, because it's just like
It's the rawest form of the art.
Like, I'm just trying to do what I'm trying to do.
Like, I love people's first albums for that very reason, because it's like the
Yeah,
rawest
first album's
version.
always the best album.
It's either the first or if they make it to like the third or the fourth. Once they just say, I don't care.
Like,
It's like the first is good, and then the industry gets a hand of, hold up, and then they change into something that's like, what? And then by the third, you're like, man, F it.
like they lost it and came back.
Like Pink.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Her first album was good, and then they tried to make her a black girl.
Or even like
And she was
Eminem.
like, F it, I'm white.
Exactly.
Or like Eminem,
Like
he was.
I'm
I'm not an Eminem fan either, but you can see that he like had something, had the people, lost the people.
His journey is interesting though, He's the one
'cause-
person that I feel like has actually at least tried to have some accountability for his sins, so to speak. Everybody else is just out here partying and doing drugs like it's he at least tried to take it and was like, well, it's not okay to be on drugs. I'm gonna make a song about it and an album.
Well, I haven't even listened. I only know that I'm not ashamed.
I can only say he one of the white folks. Let me say that. He one of the white folks that I feel like was openly like, it's not cool to do drugs, y'all. Like, we shouldn't be
Unlike
just
T.I.
on cocaine all day. T.I. need him. I don't even know what to say.
He just needs to go to jail.
Go
Put him and Lindsay in the same room.
But they'll never be in the same room.
I have much more appreciation for Lindsay because you can tell that she's really she's really an addict.
She's just a traditional addict.
She doesn't do it for recreation.
Yeah.
Whereas T.I. I feel like his drug use is just more of
His recreation, he thinks he's a love guy.
recreation, yeah.
He's just like, I'm gonna do
just
it
like
right
let's do syrup, eat.
I'm gonna snort lines and go talk to kids. And
Me riding my.
Whereas Lindsay,
Yeah, kids, I'd have changed my life.
I'm in recovery.
Right.
Like, what do you expect? It's hard. I failed my drug test, and I might go back to jail. I'm in recovery.
Yeah, that's true. T.I. is just abusing his power. Because he's not an addict.
He's not an addict at all. He doesn't.
He's just a rapper.
Yeah.
Just a rapper. He got kids at home. He just want to have fun. He's not around kids.
Yeah.
Him and his wife try to have a night out.
With E and syrup.
I mean, because what's the night without E and syrup?
Yeah. What would you do?
I don't know what I would do without him. So I don't know what T.I. would do.
All that money and you still have to have like E and syrup. That's part of everyday life.
It's crazy because I remember I was talking to somebody that, another publicist in LA, and they were just talking about how when you get to a certain amount, a certain level of power and have a certain amount of money, you just become like a random cum freak. Like, you can't get off anymore to the point where you like, well, I'm gonna start effing bunnies because there's nothing else left for me.
Like the thrill's not the same.
Yeah, the thrill's not the same. So you're like, okay, well, let's try ecstasy. Okay, that ain't working no more. Let's get some cocaine. Let's mix cocaine and ecstasy, and then you just start doing crazy stuff.
Because you have access to everything. I can
I can imagine that.
And people giving you, just giving and showering you with stuff to where it's like, I got that.
That's
I don't
insane.
get that. I think that's why they either go to the extreme and want everything, or they go all the way to the bottom where they're like, I don't want anything.
It's like
Dave
the
Chappelle.
most.
Where is Dave? Dave Chappelle somewhere in Ohio, like pushing his kid on the swing.
Chilling.
No, he doesn't want it at all.
What
And the
else?
only person with balance is Oprah. She just don't seem like she. I don't care.
She might be doing it.
Oprah's just buying she just buys shit. That's like her addiction. Her addiction is buying people's happiness.
Yeah.
You know what? I bought you all tickets to Australia. Y'all go nuts. Y'all go crazy. It's like, yeah, that's how she gets off.
People were crying
When she bought people
said
cars
what
and
she
shit.
Because you know when I could.
They were like,
Oh shit, Oprah bought me something. I'm charged.
Imagine going on the show and leaving without.
oh, I would have been peeing and crying too. I would have been peeing in the seat and crying.
Imagine leaving without anything.
Like, man, the
Imagine
fuck?
being one of those people that made it to the Oprah show. Out of all the people that have been applying for years and years and years, and you leave with nothing.
I'll be that person in the area kicking the trash can. Like, F Oprah. I've been waiting 19 years to come.
I wanted a car. I wanted a house. I wanted a trip.
Everybody
And
needs
that's
a
all
song.
I get is.
The experience.
Yeah,
Here.
especially if you make it this season,
Yeah.
the last season,
If you make it on this season, like,
if you leave with just
bless
an
your soul.
experience,
Bless your soul.
I would be pissed.
Because I know they probably have swag bags. You at least leave with $1. Every audience member at least leaves with
Gotta
$1.
be
Like,
something.
no matter
I mean,
what it is.
At least the old magazine.
Right. Somebody.
Magazine.
Something like,
Because she's pulling out all the stops for this. I don't know how much money she's going to end up spending by the end of the season.
I don't know if it'll really dent her bank
look
account
under
like
your
that.
Chair, if you have the number 10, you're retired. Something. Who would to do that?
I'm gonna just retire you.
I feel like nobody's going to watch her new show, though. Like, the show that goes on.
I can't buy that.
I feel like people are
Her
gonna
following is like, is like
I feel like they're not going to watch it as, like.
In all of my
much, you know,
23 years,
fervor.
my mom has never had cable. When Oprah does the own network, I bet my mom.
She gonna get some cable.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, like her following is that serious.
So you can watch
You don't become a billionaire by having a fair weather following.
Yeah.
And
Like, these
she
people-
has a-
these
she
people
has a
love
white
you.
following. That's the most.
And the crazy thing is that that's another moneymaker because who has OWN? OWN don't come with Comcast. You got to call somebody up and request OWN, which is just ridiculous. When you think about that,
That's
it's
extra
like,
money.
And I think she even. I was. Hold on. Before I start lying.
They said he's fact checking.
Alright. She don't own own.com. But I was thinking she own own.com. She already
right.
owned.
She already
knew.
owned.
That she
She
owned.
bought the internet when it
Right,
first
she bought
came
the
out.
internet, right? Her and Bill Gates are in cahoots
Yeah.
together.
So
I don't know.